And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. Oh my God. You know, this show is getting more fun to do over the years. When I first started about 6 years ago, almost 5.5 years ago, I started this program and I didn't see any kind of news that I see today. When I started this program, I would literally just look back 2, 3, 5 years. I mean, that was mainly what I do. It'd be more like a history channel. When Crypto Hulk first started, all my news was like 1, 2, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, that kind of stuff. And as I went on, and a lot of times I'd go back 10 years, 12 years, and I still kind of do that today because I want to show you how all this is connected. All the conspiracies I have and this and that, and I'll back it up with evidence. Everything's backed up with evidence on this show. But I'll tell you what, nowadays, all the news that I have, it's popping off like right now. Like I literally have to go back 6 to 12 hours. I mean, I could literally get up, have a 7 o'clock show a.m. Pacific time, right? And look back in the past 12 hours and then have all the news I would need. That has never, ever, ever happened. In the past, I'd have to dig back a year ago, 2, 3, 4, 5 years to find news. Oh, check this out. Wells Fargo's a partner of Ripple. I mean, that's how it'd be. And the Mac attack in it to win it, he already knows where the information is. On my program, we have straight up facts. I don't do all the price prediction dumb shit and all this other stuff and all these little games. Some people do you know the setting of the stars? They'll tell you, oh, looks like the sun is in Orion and all this. Whatever they're talking about, and they're telling you to buy crypto. I mean, I'm watching some of this stuff. Are these people desperate? Like, I guess so. But there's so much news, and that's why these people are joining, because you guys are seeing it too. They're joining the $500. I decided to make it not $500 for a month to talk with me and to make strategies and to figure out how I'm going to try to make $100,000 to $300,000 this year on crypto. It's $500 for 3 months. I'm doing my absolute best to keep the prices where people can afford it so we can make a lot of money. Because I think you all can see, and if you can't see, you're blind. You can all see something's going to happen here in the next couple of months. I mean, with the distractions and shit going on globally, I don't want to mention names of things, but there ain't been no distractions like this ever. This is how you know something's happening. Information, you want the most real information. That's what this channel provides. These people that join the $500 club, they love it. Absolutely love it. So far, I haven't had one person complain. They're like, Crypto Hulk, man, I get you for 3 months. I'm like, yep. They're like, damn, I'm not worried right now. But I have a good team here. We got Caleb and Brown. You got a broker. You can call the broker. You see what I'm talking about? This is how my channel is. It's highly interactive. When you call me up as a $500 member, we'll discuss things and cut right through any kind of dumb shit, and you'll get the answers that you need. Look, I'm not a fortune teller. I can't predict when things are going to go off this. Now, what I try to do is get you positioned and all ready to go so you can pull a trigger and take advantage of things when they happen. Not like, oh, shit, I got to do this. Oh, you're too late, man. This stuff in crypto happens fast. If you're not ready, and I'll tell you more in the $500 club thing. I'll tell you more on how to get ready for things. But it's like, it's coming. And if you can't see it, you're going to miss it. All right. This stuff is Hoops Haven. There you are again. Right on Hoops. Let me contact you here. But this is what we got going on. Hold on just 1 minute. We're going to be going over today And we got Robert Matalone. Playtime's over. Shit's about to get real. Let's fucking do this. It's getting to the point where, okay, I didn't want to start talking about, but all that boom, boom, pow, I've been telling you guys, they've got to figure out a way. Think about this now. We've got to figure out a way. It's going to get scary. I'm just letting you know. It's starting to get scary. Crypto Hulk, I've never heard you say that before. I'm getting concerned. Remember before when I said, I think I'm getting, like before, meaning like a month ago, when I kind of started this Crypto Hulk shit, maybe $500 for 3 months, maybe 2 months ago, what did I tell you? I told you I'm starting to get concerned. Remember, it was about a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago. I said I'm starting to get concerned. And that's why I started this $500 for 3 month Crypto Hulk thing. Since then, now we got some boom, boom, pow going on in the world, don't we? And it's not the Black Eyed Peas with Fergie. I'm starting to get concerned, very concerned. Well, I'm starting to get concerned. I don't know about very concerned, but yeah. Let me take care of some business. It looks like people are joining this channel. I got to start writing down some names here. And then I'll get you the contact information and how you can hook up with Crypto Hulk. We got, well, some people, when they pay, it's easier if they, sometimes when you just drop a $500 donation, YT doesn't always allow it, or your Apple Pay. So what some people will do during the program is do like a $250. Now you don't want to keep sending the same amount. Don't do $99.99, $99.99, $99, because then what we're trying to do, sometimes when you drop the 5 all at once, it'll let you. Sometimes it'll let you, but sometimes it won't let you. So then what some people do is they'll do like a $250, then do a $150, and then like $100. Something like that. But just try not to put the same numbers. Like, don't do 200, then 100, 100, 100, 100. Like that. That sometimes sets off triggers. So, yeah. Anyhow, let me put in some information here. Will. I was chatting with Will a little bit on the social media. I forgot which one. I think Twitter. Okay. So Will, welcome so far. Let me add up to see if you got the total yet. We got the Mac attack. Let me put you in here. Today's the 4th. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry about this. Sorry, not sorry. Hey, this is part of what happens. I got to get these things in right away because I don't want to have to play catch up and try to locate people and remember such and such. I just Would rather just get it done right now. We've got Robert Matalone. All right. Is that the first one? Okay. How does this thing bounce around? That one. I can check. Oops, happened. Okay, okay. And I am able to manage balancing these people, believe it or not. I remember I used to work in probation, so I'd have a caseload of people that I deal with, and you have to be skilled. You have to be skilled at balancing your caseload. So, but rest assured, you will be happy with this membership. Your questions get answered. We have plenty of time to discuss things. Just when you're calling stuff, let's keep it right to the point, okay? So I can get more stuff done. So I really don't want to be talking for like over a half hour and shit in 45 minutes, an hour. It's not going to work. Let's get right into it when you call. This is about business and for you to get the information you need. Okay. Jeffrey Gaylord, $500 member. Right on, Jeffrey Gaylord. See, the people love this program. I love it too. It's fun, and they're getting the information they need. Okay. Let's get to work. My name's Crypto Hawk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I'm here to help you see things. I do research, and I report to you. Sometimes people want my opinion, and I tell them because it helps them make a decision. I don't make decisions for you. You make them yourself. I'm somebody that is here to bounce ideas off of, okay? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. None of the above. As you can clearly see right here, people love the program. It's working for them. And this is evidence of it right here. I'm not a fortune teller. That's why I have Zoltar. Now, this guy here, I've locked up in a box. We do have toys on the show. Zoltar, now, just in case, now, why is this doing this? This little toy, if I put him up there too much. But this one right here, what I do, here's literally what I do with Zoltar. We get about 5 pounds of cocaine. Him and me snort it, along with Chucky. He's the weekend supervisor. This guy right here, you can see he's already, he needs some drugs right now. He likes methamphetamine mixed with opium. And that's the kind of crew we got here at Crypto Hulk Show. Just in case you're watching the show, don't buy anything I tell you to buy. Don't sell anything I tell you to sell. I don't know anything about finances, and I don't know anything about crypto. These people just seem to pay money for no fucking reason, okay? Chucky looks like Hillary Clinton. Okay, let us look right here. I got something for you. I want you to see what's going on with Ripple. Oh, man, look what's going on with Ripple. Now, the news is a few days old right here. It doesn't matter. I just want you to see what's going on. Let me show you. Copy, paste. Look at this one right here. It's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we got the DTCC right here, the Depository Trust Clearing Corporation. Oh my God. This is an official announcement. This is dated February 27, 2026. This is coming from the DTCC. What is the DTCC? If you're brand new, the DTCC is the Depository Trust Clearing Corporation. They have about 20 offices all around the world. They are a part of, let's say, trading, like the stock, bonds, and all these things. They have 20 offices all around the world. They control all the stock markets and stuff, derivatives trading, okay? They handle $4 quadrillion per year. This is so massive. More money moves through here than I think anything in the whole entire world. Now, when all the stock markets and all the everything trades, it goes through here. They have 20 offices at the biggest stock markets in the entire world. These people, this organization is made up of all the countries and stuff that want to participate. It's like a self-policing corporation, okay? They work with the SEC and stuff. The reason this corporation exists is so we can have order and control of all the stock markets and all the money so it doesn't get all fucked up, okay? So even though they self-police themselves, they still, if the SEC says, hey, you need to start doing this or that, then they listen. And they get each other to follow the right thing because they don't want to fuck the world's economy up, because when that happens, it's going to get really bad. Kind of like how it's starting to move right now. Crypto Hulk's starting to get concerned with world events. I've never said that in the past. I'm not concerned at all. Remember, I used to always say, I don't give a shit. There's that. Now, Crypto Hulk's starting to get concerned. I'm looking around, I'm like, wow. This, I think, looks like the very beginning of the Black Swan. Like, we are ready to just launch it, okay? So I just told you about the DTCC and how it's the derivatives boss of the whole entire world. Let's scroll down to the bottom, shall we? Go down to the bottom, and it says Hidden Road Ventures, CIV US LLC. That's Ripple right there. Right there is Ripple. Ripple bought Hidden Road. So now Ripple's active in the derivatives market of the entire world. Now, let me check the channel here. Will with another 100. Be careful with giving the same amount, Will. I kind of caution about don't give the same amount every time, because your credit card might stop it and flag you for fraud and then shut it off. So you got to use different amounts, man. We're trying to work around censorship. Now I'm going to read right here. I did a little deep dive with Grok. I'm going to cherry pick what this is. The DTCC made an announcement and Ripple is now officially involved with the world's global trade. This is massive right here. It's a notice. The DTCC put out a notice for the whole world. Ripple Prime is the name. So Hidden Road, Ripple turned that into what's called Ripple Prime. This is massive right here. That's why Bitcoin and Ethereum are getting so hammered, because they know real world use case. This is it right here. It's Ripple. It's all starting to happen, everybody. That's why all the crypto market just dumped at the end of last year. You notice with October and then December, November, January, February, all this started dumping and dumping. Why? Because all the speculators are getting out of crypto and they're getting into the good. They're going to get into the good crypto, and this sucker's going to take off. You're watching it. You know how a tsunami happens? I want you to think. All the water drains away from the shore, right? all the water goes way, way out. That's what it's like right now with crypto, everybody. If you haven't noticed, a tsunami is coming. I'm the alarm. I'm sounding the alarm. Go to Hawaii, Philippines, Thailand, all these countries that have tsunamis. The water goes out to sea, far, far, like a quarter of a mile. If it does that, oh God, you know you're in trouble. If the water goes out a half a mile from the shore, oh my God, you better be at the 500-foot level or something, hiding out way up high. That is crypto. Have you seen these prices? Everything is going away, away, away. Why? Because a tsunami is coming. My channel is to help you see that. When you join that $500 club for 3 months, we get into real world shit like this where I break stuff down and you're like, oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. I never thought of it like that. That's what we get into. But I don't got time for that right now. I got to teach some news. Ripple Prime is not a standalone crypto or token, but Ripple Prime is Ripple's institutional prime brokerage platform. It was rebranded from the Hidden Road post-acquisition. What is Ripple preparing to do? It's a tsunami is coming. I've given you this example. All the crypto prices have got flushed out into sea. When you stand up on the beach, there's nothing but sand. There's no water. It's like a quarter mile or half a mile out. That's because a tsunami is coming. Can't you see that? The Crypto Hulk, I can't make any money in crypto right now. See, these fucking dumbasses are watching these price prediction channels. It's so full of shit. Okay, a fucking tsunami is coming. Get ready. What does that mean? Buy, buy, buy. Like the Backstreet Boys, you know, I'm not going to sing the song that says bye, bye, bye. You all know what I'm talking about. This is what's going on, everybody. A tsunami is coming, so it's buying season. We're not selling. That's the dumbest fucking shit right now. Nobody's selling crypto. It's about buying. The tsunami is coming. What do you do right before the tsunami of crypto is coming? You scoop up the cheapest fucking prices that we've ever seen. That's what we're doing. That's what Crypto Hulk shows for, to teach you what the fuck is going on and how to prepare for this shit. People are joining the Crypto Hulk so they can call me so I can tell them exactly what is going on. So they're not worried. When people join that club, they're not even fucking worried about shit because I break it down to them in the 15, 20 minutes, sometimes 30 that we have to discuss things. And then they say, wow, I should have known that. That's what it's for. My job is to help you see shit you don't see. The Ripple Prime, listen to this, it's for institutions. Ripple is getting ready to serve all the institutions so they can get into crypto, buy it, sell it, get into stocks, bonds, derivatives, all of these things. And it's all going to run on the XRP ledger. This is what I'm showing you right here. This is all being set up. This Ripple Prime right here, listen what it says. This is Grok talking. This isn't like, I'm not reading off a Ripple page where Ripple's trying to sell people. This is off Grok. It has nothing to do with Ripple San Francisco at all. This is just strictly a computer here that's ready to take over the world. Ripple Prime is deeply integrated with fintech, blockchain, and the XRP ledger. Ripple Prime will use XRP XRP is going to be used for liquidity and settlement. The Ripple Labs stablecoin will be used as collateral. But Crypto Hulk, Ripple came out with a stablecoin. It's going to replace the XRP. No, you should be replaced for having these stupid fucking comments on my show. That's why you should be replaced. Because you're watching dumb shit programs, and then you come on to mine, and then you ask the dumb shit questions. If you were to watch Crypto Hulk, XRP is not being replaced, dumb shit. Okay? What you'll do is you watch my channel for like 10, 15 minutes and watch these fucking morons for 2 hours a day. Then you get all kind of butt fucked up and you come back to my channel and you're all scared to death and you need the right answer. Why don't you just bypass the dumb shit and spend the hour to learn what we have here, and then you'll stop being like a scaredy cat little bitch, all right? Ripple is going to use XRP for liquidity and settlement for global institutions. The Ripple Labs stablecoin is used for collateral when they trade. Oh, God. It serves as a traditional finance DeFi bridge for institutions. Ripple's Hidden Road Prime, it's called Prime now, is acting as a bridge for traditional finance to merge into crypto. That's how this shit's working. They can have trades faster and cheaper. That's what Grok is saying. 24/7, everybody. Oh my God. Institutional multi-asset prime brokerage. That's what Ripple's going to be. Institutional multi-asset. That means all different kinds of things for trade. It's going to have clearing. Where does the clearing come from? DTCC clear shit like that. They clear $4 quadrillion bucks a year. Ripple's moving into like be the freaking monster, everybody. They have a platform that people are going to use. I think the government's just going to take it over, tell you the truth. There's no way Ripple is going to have a monopoly on all this shit. The government's going to take the shit. You'll see. I've only been telling you this for about 5.5 years. That's not a big deal, is it? Ripple's going to have financing, over-the-counter trading, risk. They're going to have it all. Portfolio financing, risk-based margining, cross-margining across digital assets, foreign exchange, derivatives, fixed income, you name it, Ripple will have it. They'll probably have a diner where you can have steak and eggs for $10, okay? Targets Ripple's prime brokerage on the DTCC platform targets over 300 institutions, everybody. Oh my God. And these are the biggest in the world. This isn't like 98 cent store and fucking Payless shoe source. No, we're talking the biggest fucking institutions in the world. $3 trillion with annual cleared volume. The costs are going to be 90%. Ripple's going to come in. Do you know why everybody's going to use this? Because if you go with Ripple, you're going to save 90% cost on your transactions. 90%. Think about that, man. I don't know how much it costs to trade these big, like if they put in $50 million, I don't know what the cost of that trade is, but if I'm a business, I want to save 90%. This is going to be massive right here. This is why the crypto market, in my opinion, is dumping because look, these dumb people, they bought into Ethereum and Bitcoin, right? And then they all manipulated y'all with this Bitcoin and Ethereum dumb shit, house of cards. And somebody sneezed and all of it came down. But everybody sold off. Everybody sold off except you guys, the legends. I just sell off shit. I don't even care. I mean, I'm at a point now. Well, I already haven't given a fuck for 5.5 years. We are at a point on this channel, we only look at real world use case. I'm not concerned about the little shit that happens. A major crypto sell-off doesn't mean shit to me. I don't fucking care. I look at fundamentals. I want you to see how they're playing this game, everybody. I want you to notice. Doesn't make sense that Ripple Prime is now a partner with the DTCC. Ripple Prime is going to have over 300 to 400 of the world's biggest organizations. To even get this, they're going to trade. They're going to trade on Ripple Prime. And the cost of that XRP token is going to go fucking skyrocket. It's not happening right now. But Crypto Hulk, it's not happening today or tomorrow. Crypto Hulk, it has to happen today or tomorrow. That's the problem with these fucking dumbasses. To be a super trader, you got to have super patience. You got to be able to know when to shut your fucking mouth and sit there and watch watch all the stuff that's going on. Does it make sense? No, it doesn't. Where'd all this boom, boom, pow shit come from? Are you noticing this stuff? All of a sudden, it's just coming out of nowhere. There's something getting planned, everybody, and I don't have all the answers, but I'll tell you what, I'm moving in. I got the crypto, and I ain't going nowhere because I know there's something fucking stupid going on. I know there is. I could see it. This shit don't make no sense. That means I ain't leaving. They are up to something on private ledgers. They got private ledgers, dark pools, all kinds of shit like this. You can't see what they're doing. I know something's going on. I know something. That's why we ain't leaving. We're staying right here. Nobody on this channel is making a budge. I didn't come all this way. I didn't come 5.5 years to sell off all my crypto and make fucking scraps. Fuck no. I already told you all this shit was going to happen 5 years ago. All this bad shit's going to happen. It's starting right now. I told you it's going to get stressful. That's why I have been the way I have for 5.5 years, to mentally get you fucking tough and ready for the shit that's going down right now around the world to scare you out of your crypto. Oh, the Bitcoin price drops. Crypto Hulk, should I be afraid? Fuck no, man. Not when you watch this program. These fuckers are doing, look, all that Bitcoin, Ethereum shit was all propped up. It was all fake. Whales got in early because they know people, and your dumbasses started buying all that shit. I told you all that horse shit. Bitcoin, Ethereum was horse shit. Remember from 5 years ago? When I first started. Get a big pile of horse shit, put chocolate syrup on top, some whipped cream and a cherry. It's not a fucking sundae. That's a Bitcoin sundae right there. It's horse shit. But people kept buying. When I first learned about crypto, Bitcoin was $12,500. Bitcoin then went up 12, it did almost a 12x. It hit like 126 or 130. It was all bullshit. It's a bullshit Sunday. How did Bitcoin get so high in Ethereum? Because all the dumb shits are buying it for no fucking reason. They're buying the shit Sunday. That's what happened. And people started to eat it. And they're like, oh, shit. You know what that means? When they started eating it, real world use case started coming in. And then they're like, wait a minute. Ripple Prime starting with the D. Wait a second. Nobody's using Bitcoin. Holy shit. Bitcoin's not backed with anything. Nobody's really using Ethereum. How is Ripple in with? Why isn't Ethereum tied right in there with the DTCC? Why is it Ripple? Why is Ethereum? Why did Vitalik Buterin just announce he's going to destroy Ethereum and rebuild it again? Because it's all fucked up. It's been fucked up. People have just been buying that shit based on speculation. We all know Ethereum doesn't work. We bought and sold crypto. Sometimes remember the gas fees with Ethereum be like unreal, right? And how long it would take, sometimes 5 minutes. Like that shit's not going to work. You and me know that and Bitcoin's even worse. Oh God, it's even worse. You and me know that the Bitcoin and Ethereum are horseshit Sundays, okay? All that chocolate syrup and whipped cream and the cherry on top and sprinkle some nuts, okay? Maybe a little caramel. Boy, from 10 feet away, it sure looks good. But when you get near it, you're kind of, wait a second. And then especially when you eat it, oh God, no. That's why all this crypto's dumping, everybody. Because people are starting to see right now, wait a second, wait. Real world use case. Oh, shit. Crypto Hulk was right this whole time. And put it all on route. The nuts will be crushed. Stuart. Oh, my God. Oh, man, this is too much. See, we're laughing here at Bitcoin and Ethereum getting destroyed because me and you, we all invest in real world use cases. That's what my whole show, the whole show, even when we were pumping and dumping and making the money, it was all based on connections. Those cryptos had good connections. I still got like 20 of them. Let's move on. You guys are distracting me again. Okay. Let me look through here. What this is, gosh, this is so full. The CFTC is involved in all this, everybody. The NFA, FINRA's involved in this. The United Kingdom, the Netherlands, like, let me just, everybody is involved in this Ripple Prime DTCC thing. Do you realize how much Ripple had to go through so much inspection and all these things? Hidden Road was already there, but Ripple then takes it over. So then they got to examine the Ripple, the amount of government inspection and everything on Ripple just to do this. This is massive right here. Ripple is worked into the world's global financial system. This is so huge. This is way bigger than my ego could ever get. I can't even get this high, all right? This is so massive, this news here. Now, let me break it down. Let me read what we got. The National Security Clearance Corporation. So it's called the NSCC. It's a subsidiary of the DTCC. It clears 95% of U.S. equities. That means this one's in charge. If they say that trade is not good, it's not. That's how much power this group has. 95% of the transactions, they control it. Ripple's a part of this. Let me give you let me break it down. Okay. Imagine Wall Street's giant clearinghouse. Imagine Wall Street, the whole world. Imagine that. Imagine Wall Street's giant clearinghouse. It's called the NSCC. It's a division of the DTCC. It safely handles trillions of dollars every day. Stocks, bonds, trillions a day. I want you to see what's going on here. Ripple's going to be so much. Ripple Prime, the big money trading and finance service. Ripple bought Hidden Road for $1.25 billion. Just got officially added to the DTCC list March 2nd. That was 2 days ago. This is huge because it means big institutions like hedge funds and banks can now use Ripple Prime as their one-stop shop. I'm letting you know, everybody, this hasn't even fully taken off. Right now is your time. If you see Ripple at like $1.30 or $1.50, if you think you might ever want to get Ripple, now's the time. I'm going to tell you why, because I say in like 6 to 8 months at the most. Oh, here we go. Okay, hold on. Grok is saying, because I don't want to be like Mr. White Teeth giving price predictions. we'll get into the price prediction here in a minute. It will be from Grok, not from me, or not from Chucky, and not from Zoltar. Let's continue this first. We're talking, this is so massive right here. I want you to understand how big this is so that you wait for when the price goes up. We're not like, okay, so Crypto Hulk, when's this price going up? No, you need to understand what's going on. This is the biggest event to ever happen in DTCC for like the longest time. This is a game changer right here. You've got a traditional, look at this, a traditional behemoth stock trading organization, derivatives, all the money, and Ripple is a crypto company that just bought it. This is massive, okay? Now, whenever this coin takes off, I don't know. Here's the deal. We buy into something. I'm showing you right now. History is being made. This is the biggest event. This is a bridge. You're taking old school, traditional finance. Ripple comes in. Ripple, okay, so you got stocks, bonds, and all that trading shit with Hidden Road, right? Ripple is a money service business. So now you can move all the money. This is massive right here, what just happened. Smart people will realize, what am I talking about? Smart people want to understand, what am I talking about? Crypto Hulk, break this down so I understand before I invest. Now, I've got some investors. I talked to one last night. He only needs me to tell him a little bit of stuff about a crypto, not a whole lot, because he'll trust my judgment on things. He's watched the show enough. Then I told him, I got some whales that don't want to talk for more than 5 to 10 minutes at the most. Crypto Hulk, give me 5 cryptos I need to buy right now because I'm going to drop 10,000 a piece in them. Which ones are they? I explain which 5 they are. They don't want to talk for more than like 5 minutes. And the guy might call me once a week or something. He just wants, damn, Crypto Hulk, the biggest crypto right now, I need to put 10,000 in. If it was me, I would do such. Crypto Hulk, thank you, bye. That's it. I'm like, what? He doesn't even want me to explain the shit. Doesn't have time. Then this other guy, he'll probably want me to spend 1 to 2 minutes, maybe something like that. But this other dude's kind of crazy. He don't even want to fucking know. He just says, today I made a deal. I got $50,000. What's 3 cryptos I should put that in? I'm like, whoa. So whatever he's doing, his business is, I don't even fucking care. I got all kinds. Then I got poor people. I got a little old lady, New Jersey. So I got all kinds of people that need assistance. And all I do is I do my research and I report to you what I see. You got to make the decisions. This thing right here with Ripple is enormous. We got XRP is going to act as the bridge. The Ripple Labs stablecoin is the collateral. That's how you're paying for what you buy. The bridge converts it. This will cut costs up to 90%. Ripple Prime already works with over 300 institutions. It has full, here we go. It has full DTCC / clearing power. It has ties to BNY Mellon for custody. Santander and SBI banks are partners. Coinbase Ventures is mixed up in this. Oh, you bet your ass they are. That's BlackRock right there. Now, I asked Grok, how much will this be worth? The numbers aren't as high as I thought, but we're dealing with Grok, and there's all this shit we just can't see. Basically, Grok's saying like about $8, okay, in the next 6 months or so. So it would add, it's saying XRP be like $8. Around $10. It could be $10. So I think I see it way more than that. But you know what? Just we're going to go with it. I don't even care. Like, we already know. Ripple. Now, that's just from this deal alone. Just this deal. Just starting. It's just starting, and it's just this deal. What if you start adding up the 30, 40, 50 other things Ripple's doing and then give it 6 months a year? Man, you can be looking at like $500. Look, I just want you to see what's going on. I don't care about the price and shit. Yeah, it's going to be nice if it's like $10. Okay, whoopee-doo. That is what I'm seeing with this right here. And that'll be a wrap with that. Let me click out of it. Check the page here where we at 45 minutes into the show. Stephen Morris. Poor SOB here. And we're all just waiting. Look, we are all here early. We got Robert Driscoll. I smell money to be made, Hulk. There's Yakima, another $500 member. The visuals. But the visuals work, don't they? They work really good. It's going to help you remember. When you hear a Bitcoin Ethereum, you're going to see GSW guy just joined. Oh, I need to put my how you get a hold of me on here. Let me do that. I'll put my social media up. GSW guy. All right. This is all coming together, everybody. We are at the last stage. I think we could all, can't we all agree, like, this Black Swan's coming like real quick? I've never seen, there's nothing like this before. The news that I'm reading off to you right now, are there any other crypto companies that are in the same position as Ripple and this Ripple? There's nobody else. Ripple's the only one. Canton Coin is right in there. A lot of you guys, the $500 people I'm talking to, like, man, that Crypto Hulk, that Canton Coin, that was fucking amazing. You found that shit out like 9 months ago before anybody else was talking about it. Told you, Canton Coin and the Rise token. Okay, how do we get a hold of Crypto Hulk? I just joined. Okay. If you have Instagram, look, I'm not a fan of a lot of these social. I just use these. I use the other social media to get my customers to go onto YouTube. That's what I do. Instagram, and it's at Crypto Hulk 2025, all in lowercase, right there. That's Instagram. Now, listen up. If you want to contact me, use this link. You guys are going out trying to find me. You're finding scammers and getting ripped off, okay? Use this link. Even if you know, I've been talking to, this one guy was like this. Yeah, I've been talking to Crypto Hulk for a month or so, and he was investing in different things. Then, because he wasn't using my link, okay? He saw a picture and said, oh, there's Crypto Hulk. Let me get my booty raped or my cheeks pushed in, okay? So he's buying stock. I'm not making fun of this guy. I'm not. I'm showing you how fucked up it is out there. Use my link. Do not, even if you think, see, he was thinking he's talking to me. Oh, I don't need to use that link right there. I got the crypto. I'm already talking to Crypto Hulk. No, you're not. Let me explain again. Use this link. I don't know how to make it any more simple than that. Next thing, here is my X, my Twitter. Stuart Lavelle says, dang, that wasn't you, Hulk? Oh, my bad. I have issues. So there's my link for X. Okay, here's what I need. I need you to take a screenshot, not of my channel, not of the top chat. Get it? I don't want to see my channel. I don't want to see anything in my top chat, anything in my comments. Here's what I need. Your page. I need to see your proof. It shows your screen name, not mine. It shows your screen name on YouTube. I need to see where it shows your screen name on YouTube where you paid me $500 on such and such date. I don't need to know your name. I don't need to see, let's say, an Apple account or whatever. If you want to show me that, great. Don't confuse me. I'm getting old, okay? I'm getting senile. Show me your YouTube screen name where you're paying me on such date X amount of money, okay? It makes life so much easier. And then include your phone number. Now, if you're outside the United States, say Crypto Hulk, I don't have a USA phone number, and I'll try to get a hold of you on some other. We can. I've got a Telegram, so I'll give you the Telegram once you. I'm not doing WhatsApp and all this other peekaboo. Hi, let's chat. Let's have a chat thing. 9 minutes. I found a few Crypto Hulk fakes out there, and once you start talking to them, then they start talking about Bitcoin. So he knows. Look, you guys. Okay, here's how you're not ever gonna get scammed by a fake Crypto Hulk. I don't go on social media to talk to you. You got it? I have my social media, and the only thing I use it for is advertise this show. I'm not going to be your buddy. We're not going to chat. None of that shit. If you want to talk to me, pay the fucking $500 for 3 months. And when you hear me on the phone, you'll be like, that's Crypto Hulk. There's no way you can fake that shit, okay? So you're going to keep trying to do the cheap thing and text somebody thinking, oh, it's Crypto Hulk. He's talking to me for free. I don't have time. This literally takes like 10 to 12 hours a day doing this show between the people that I'm talking to, doing the research, doing the show. I don't have time to fucking talk to you and text and tell you dumb shit, okay? I don't have that time. Okay. Let's go with the next. Oh, okay. I got a crypto here. We'll end this with a $500 member. I did not find this one on my own. There's this next crypto. Let me see if I can find. I'll tell you what, if you're torn between buying $500 worth of crypto that's probably going to dump tomorrow anyway, or getting a 3-month membership, knowledge is power. It's a tough call, I know. Should I get $500 of crypto or join the membership? Of course, I'm going to say join the membership because when you buy the crypto with no, you're like a sailboat with no wind. I'd rather be like, if you want to win a race, you'd rather be like a smaller sailboat with a really strong tailwind just pushing you. You're going to be like that person out in the middle of the water with the sharks. You're going to have a heavy load, and then the SEC comes in, government regulations come in. Oh, shit. All kinds of stuff happen, and you're going to be scared to death about what's going to happen. And these other people, you'll see, the people that join the 500, they are not scared. They'll tell you. They'll call up. All their questions get answered. They're like, damn, that was fucking easy. Or, I know where I'm going right now. I'm 100% secure in every decision I make. That's why they join. And some of them join over and over. Like Stevie Zebek. That guy likes that Zebek shit. Okay. The crypto is the ADI chain. Let me see if I can find it on CoinGecko. Oh, let me look up CoinGecko here. ADI. There it is. Let me see if it's like $3 or something. Yep, that's it. Okay. Here is a $500 person called me yesterday. Crypto Hulk, I got a crypto. All right, here we go. This person, I don't mention names, but he called up. There's your ADI crypto right there. And the contract code, let me put it in here. ADI contract code is right there. Okay, this crypto is like $3. All right. Now, this isn't a pumped up one. This is one if you got some cash. Some of you guys got some money. If you got some money and you want to put down, 2 or 3 grand on some, everybody's different financially. Some of these guys are rich, and there's also people that are very poor. Some people are retired. This one lady's like 80 years old. Serious. And I'm trying my best. It don't matter what your age. If your age, we better be 18. I don't care if you're 80 or 18. If you're super rich, super poor, I will do my absolute best to try to teach you whatever I can so you can make the best moves. Now, ADI chain. When this guy told me this, I'm like, ADI chain, never even heard of this shit. I've been in crypto 5.5 years. Never heard of this shit at all. Then when I found out what it was, it's kind of like a Quant, but way cheaper. This crypto here is like Quant because Quant is all tied in with these government agencies and shit like that. This one's kind of just like that. Let's go over ADI chain. It's kind of on the pricey end. See how we're talking? It's kind of on the pricey end at $3. One day when this thing is like $500 or $1,000, we're gonna look back and see a crypto hunk. $3 isn't pricey; it's cheap. Okay, so it's all your perspective. All right. ADI chain is by the ADI Foundation. It's an institute. So right away, institutional grade Ethereum layer 2, but it's a ZK rollup built on what? ZK Sync. So that's a Caleb and Brown crypto right there. ZK Sync. Now they might have ADA, I don't know, but this crypto right here is built on ZK Sync Atlas stack. Why is ZK Sync so important? Because Vitalik Buterin, okay, I slam the guy a lot, all right, but he's pretty sharp, all right? He knows what he knows. Crypto Hawk, you're actually saying nice stuff about Vitalik Buterin for once. Just shut up. The guy was in there with Ripple from day one, practically. Stefan Thomas taught him all the shit about Ripple, and he went and started Ethereum. So he's right. He knows people. He's a smart guy. All right. I just don't like the fact he wears unicorn shirts, looks like Beavis and Butthead, and he eats his boogers. But other than that, I'm sure he's a great guy. Crypto Hawk, I thought you weren't going to say anything bad about him. Well, you started it. Now we're pointing fingers. Mom! So, ADI chain, this guy told me about this. It's built on ZK Sync. So right away, it's institutional. It's using ZK Sync. I'm like, so far, I'm liking this. I've never heard of it, but let's see. Who does it target? It targets governments. Oh, man. Oh, right. Righteous, mate. It targets central banks. Oh, my God. I think I'm in love. Enterprise. I never even heard of this shit. I've never heard of this thing at all. It targets enterprises and real-world asset tokenization. What? In emerging markets, listen to this, Middle East, North Africa, and Asia. That's why I've never heard of it, because it's all over there, hooking up Africa. This one here, if you're one of these guys or gals that got some extra cash and you want to know where to blow it, besides sending it to me, you can buy this crypto right here. The goal is to onboard 1 billion people on chain by 2030. Now, this is on my mind, almost just went poof. Number one, there's like 7 or 8 billion people on the planet. So this is like 1 out of 7 people on the planet are going to be using this thing. And now 2030 keeps popping up. I'm telling you what, I really think, I don't know how long it's going to take for us to get rich. In the $500 club, I'm going to show you how in this next 9 months, I plan to pull 1 to 300,000. All right. And that's all good, but we're not going to get fully rich, I think, until 2030. I keep seeing this 2030 thing popping up all over, and I have a bad feeling about it, okay? I'm not saying we're going to be poor until then, but we'll talk about that later. The ADI crypto is the native utility gas token, not Ethereum dependent, custom gas token for the entire layer 2 and layer 3 domains. Oh, man. They have 1 billion of these coins. That's all that they made is 1 billion. That's starting to look pretty good. Oh, what's the circulating supply right now? 51 million out of 1 billion. That's looking really, see, that's why this shit's $3. Not just that, it's got a massive use case and it's real world. It's got governments and banks and shit. They're not messing with dumb shit crypto. Banks don't do that. And governments don't do that. They have a tokenomics. Their tokenomics include heavy vesting, 6 to like 8 years for most allocations for vesting. That's a long time. 72 months to 108 months of tokenomic vesting. They're not having people pump and dump the shits. That's not going to happen. Just like Canton Coin. Canton Coin, they made that one where you can't go moving around and pumping it and dumping it. That's not what it's for. Okay, this shit is real world. That's why it's $3 right now. What's the use case? High volume institutional flows. Now, what would that be? Probably small to mid-sized enterprise stuff. I think Stellar would be involved in this. That's what I said to the guy as I'm reading this. I think somewhere in here, Stellar's involved, okay? And you could have Ripple as well, but this is what, as I'm reading the deep dive, I'm telling the guy what my feelings are. I said, and right about this point, I'm telling him I like this coin. So far, I like it. It's looking really, really good. It has all the things in it that I feel secure about, that are solid connections, governments, banking, real world use case, tokenization, all these things. Like, I'm like, this is good. Now, it's an Abu Dhabi company. It's called Sirius, SIRIUS. And I spell shit out so you guys can take notes and go look it up for yourself in case you want to buy shit. It's called Sirius International Holding Company, and it's a division of an Abu Dhabi listed conglomerate. International Holding Company, IHC. It's worth $240 billion. That's all, not a big deal. The CEO is Andrei Lazarenko, an Abu Dhabi-based past general partner. It's now, you got some Ukraine's mixed up in this. SID Venture Partners out of Kiev, Ukraine. See, there's something. See, this is sending off all kind of alerts in Crypto Hulk's head right now. Simon Kuznets, Kharkiv National University in Kiev. Now we're getting governments, 2 or 3 governments involved, university involved, banks involved. Now I'm telling this guy on the phone, you know what? This one's good. It's like this. It's like one of these. Don't say no. That's why this is secret and quiet, man. You got Vietnam. The Vietnam digital transfer. Now we got 4, 5, 6, 8 countries. We have 10 countries involved in this thing. By the time I said, wow, this is going to be fucking massive. It's already massive at $3. So, I mean, this right here, I was telling the guy, I don't know how you found this one, but this is great. It's great. Like Tony the Tiger. It's got the Adani Group working with them. I'm not familiar with them. ZK Sync, of course, is all mixed up in this. Chainlink is being used for oracles in this. Oh, Now that right about now, I'm like, you know what? You got ZK Sync and Chainlink in this. Fuck, man, this is good. Abu Dhabi Central, first Abu Dhabi bank's involved in this. Isn't that a Ripple partner? I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, like, who's not? BlackRock's involved in this. Okay, shut up, Crypto Hulk. No, I'm serious. BlackRock is in it for tokenization and settlement. BlackRock tokenization. BlackRock has BIDL where they tokenize treasuries. Ondo is doing that. That's a crypto, and it's sold at Caleb and Brown, ONDO. Ondo works with Axelar, AXL. That's also a crypto at Caleb and Brown, and Axelar is a partner of Ripple. Oh, man, Crypto Hulk. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. We're in this deep, like, what, 5-6 cryptos right now? Franklin Templeton's involved with this. Where does Franklin Templeton come into this ADI? They are providing digital real-world asset products. Franklin Templeton, Stellar, XLM Crypto's involved in this. That's sold at Caleb Brown, XLM. That's a Stellar right there. And by now on the phone with this guy, I'm like, dude, this thing is so fucking amazing. But it's the quietest crypto I've ever seen. And it's got all these big freaking, you got BlackRock involved. That's it right there. You could just walk away and say, okay, I'll buy it. BlackRock's involved. Okay. This is so much. I'm like, I said to him, this is a good one, man. I said, how much I forgot how much he paid. But I said, if you got in when this was cheap, like, dude, this is fucking brilliant crypto right here. I just go by connections, who's involved, who's putting up the money. This thing has got them. This is good. ZK Sync's involved. Open Zeppelin is involved. The Near Protocol. There we go. There's another one right there. The Near Protocol. That's so massive right there. Crypto.com's involved. MasterCard, who has a Ripple partnership, is involved with this. M-Pesa Africa. They're hooked up with Onafric. Guess what? Onafric's a Ripple partner. I'm telling you, this coin right here, I said to this guy, Chainlink, oh man, BlackRock, and Alchemy Pay. There we go again. Alchemy Pay, the infrastructure. This ADI under Grok is telling us under infrastructure Alchemy. That's Alchemy Pay, Ripple partner right now. Alchemy Pay. Is that 0.009 cents? No, that was, I can't remember how much it is. Alchemy Pay is on Caleb Brown. Ripple partners Alchemy Pay. You got Kraken is the part of the infrastructure. This is massive. Everybody, I know it's an expensive coin. If you got some extra cash, you might want to blow some on this one. Okay. Right now, me and Zoltar and Chucky, we're going to go snort some blow. And that is all to this program. 1 hour, 7 minutes. If you're a brand new $500 member for 3 months, we're going to be hopefully talking today. I'm going to check my phone. I got to go work out and I'm going to cold plunge. I'll probably get to some phone calls at about 11 a.m. Pacific, or I'm going to start at about 11:30 a.m. Pacific. And up until about, I'm going to probably do a good 3 hours of calls today, maybe 4. So keep your calls to the point and we can knock it out. And then, and you can call me again after, 2 or 3 days or something. We'll get another call in. But stop it, Hulk. Senor Rojo. I can't take, all this? I can't take all this info. Look, that crypto is like $3 or something. And it's, imagine when Ripple, we're talking, can Ripple just hit $3? Oh, God. Can it just hit $3? Hey, I was telling $500 member people when it first started, I see XRP at 10. Okay, this is just me. I'm not giving a price prediction, even though I'm giving a price prediction. But they were asking me and stuff, and I said, I really see, this is just me. I got to see 10 to 12 bucks by like September, October with XRP. You got to. So I don't know, man. I don't want to say what it's going to be. Just it happens when it happens. Okay. One of these days, XRP is going to get past $1.50. See what I mean? But they're playing these games. We can look at it like this before I go. Let's look at it like this. Change how we look at things. Okay. You're given an opportunity. Change your mindset. Change your mindset. You're given an opportunity to get in on one of the best cryptos on the planet, XRP. We're talking about Alchemy Pay, all these ZK Sync and shit. These amazing, all these cryptos I'm talking about are in I got Stellar now. Yes, I have about 10,000. I decided to go to the dark side and pick up some Stellar a couple months back. You're given an opportunity right now. You got a great program right here. One-man show. No, actually, it's a three-man show or three people show. We got Caleb Brown. We got the Crypto Hawk law firm with us, so it's a little bit bigger. Depends on how you look at this. You're looking at Ripple, who is now in the DTCC with all the big dogs for trading globally. This is massive. Ripple's technology is going to be what everybody's going to use. I'm not saying Ripple's going to own all the business stuff. Ripple's a software company. Ripple's technology is what everybody's going to run on. Remember, isn't Ripple like a nonprofit or something like that, right? It's really the government. Ripple is some kind of nonprofit. I think so is Stellar. Those are both government agencies. What I see happening is Ripple gets all this stuff, their software set up, this and that. Ripple, something happens to Ripple. I don't have all the answers. Ripple's not going to be running the whole world because Ripple could. Somehow the government's going to take this or they're going to gift it. It's going to be systemically important for the world. We're going to have a mad financial crisis or some shit, right? Then I'm just guessing. I have no idea how this goes down. And then because I'm trying to make Ripple as a superhero. So Ripple's be like, you know what? For the greater good. That's how you know. Crypto Hawk, you were right. For the greater good, everybody, we're having a financial crisis. We as a software company here at Ripple have decided to gift the United States Treasury. We decided to gift the DTCC our technology to help make a better, kinder, gentler nation. Oh, Crypto Hawk. It's something like, I don't know how it's going to go down, but it's something kind of in that range. And they're getting it all set up in the institutions. Ripple's not going to own this stuff. You kidding? Ripple would be like the richest company in the world. I don't know how it's all going to go down, everybody, but somehow they're going to gift the Treasury something here, maybe all the escrowed XRP to the Treasury. They're going to give this trading platform. They're going to give it to the DTCC. They're going to do all this giving away. Didn't Ripple give the Interledger protocol? Oh, shit. Here's the last one. I'm running over time. Didn't Ripple give the Interledger Foundation to the world? Yes, they did. Here's an example right here. Damn, Crypto Hawk, you know what? I think you know exactly what's going to happen. Look right here and proves my point. Oh, shit. Jane, hold on a minute. Okay, here's the article right here. It's on Wikipedia. It's called Interledger Foundation. In a nutshell, Ripple, which is Stefan Thomas and Evan Schwartz, David Schwartz's brother, those two guys invented the Interledger protocol, which goes into the internet, HTTPS 402. Read the article. Read it like 10 times till you understand it. And that is how the whole world's going to trade. Ripple gave that away in 2014. Ripple's going to give away the escrow to the Treasury and the DTCC and the trading forums. They're going to gift them these platforms to make interoperability work so it all can plug in to the Interledger protocol into the internet. HTTP 402. Ripple just hooked it all up. There you go. That's my guess. Jane Zars. I have Caleb Brown, Anderson, and now I need Crypto Hawk guidance. Oh, sweet. That's what I'm talking about. Well, you got it, lady. Let me put your name in here. Okay. Go back into the program, find my social media, contact me at those links, provide the information that I said earlier in the program, with a preferably American phone number. If not, I can hook you up with a Telegram group where I'll have to contact you on the telephone there. Or I could probably, I guess, call sometimes on Instagram or Twitter as well. But we will get through this thing. Another enemy of the banks club member. See, when you guys get hooked up in crypto, here's what I don't want. Okay. Yeah, I'll leave that for $500 members. Certain things I can't say. Okay, I got to get out of here. I got to start my day and get this thing going. I wish you all luck. Watch and understand this program. Everything's being set up right now. You need to be ready and in the right positions. I'll see you on the next one.